Yep.
Wow, this is okay. This is not what I was expecting it to be.
Wait, you thought it was gonna be some like nasty old indie game thing?
No, have you ever heard of a game called Dungeons of Dreadmore? Ever?
Yeah. Of course, yeah.
Yeah, I was expecting it to be something very similar to that. I don't know why, but like just this entire perspective is completely different. I love like the smiley face on the like the practice dummy as well. That's cool.
Well, what's up, guys? Welcome to the Daily Dale. Today we're checking out Rogue Legacy. It's like a rogue-like type of game, 2D side-scrolling, fantasy, action, adventure, role-playing, everything, all of the above. Yes, it's a pretty cool game. I've been addicted to this game for a couple of days now, ever since a friend slided to me over Skype, and I was like, oh, yeah, so that's
right,
what
when
happens.
did it release?
This released in June 27th this year.
So it's a really recent title to have come out then, yeah?
Yeah, and it's by Cellar Door Games, by the way, the developer. So right now, like, this is where you turn to every single time. I'm going to go in depth into this when we come back, and I'll tell you how we come back. Every time you go
that
inside
run
the
animation. Wow.
Da-da-da-da! A hero will come to save you.
That's incredible. Okay, sorry.
So every time you go into a dungeon, this will make more sense later on, but I might as well explain it. As you go into a dungeon, usually he takes away all your money as soon as you go into a dungeon, but this time he only takes 94% because I upgraded something. But
wait, whoa. Why is he taking all of your money when you go
you
into
have
a dungeon?
to spend your money before you go inside a dungeon. You have to.
Okay, so that's like a hub area you were just in. You spend all your money, go somewhere, come back, and then you got to spend it. So you can't like save up, no?
So you don't lose necessarily everything. You know, it's kind of when you say rogue like, you know, it's like you lose everything when you die. You know, like Dungeons of Dreadmore. But in this one, you only lose your character, and you'll see what I'm saying. It's called Rogue Legacy for a reason.
Okay, yeah, so, I mean, a lot of roguelikes, particularly recently, they'll, like, a bit like, I mean, I wouldn't call Don't Starve one particularly, but these permadeath games recently, when you die, it unlocks something extra for your account kind of thing, I guess, right? So you've got incentive to keep playing?
Yeah, you definitely have an incentive to keep playing. When you press back, you're actually going to see, like, the whole map here.
Very cool.
So as you go in, you know, like Metroid, as you go in through different rooms, it actually unlocks and it tells you if there's a chest in a room, like right here. I got lucky to have a chest right here, and sometimes it'll give you gold or items that you can unlock later on using those merchants outside the castle. So
yeah, like Dust and Elysian Tale did that as well. I remember quite clearly from the map. Like each room, it will just give you like a nice key. It will show you, here's where all the cool stuff is. And wow, you got a lot of gold from that chest. Was that a lot of gold, or
that was a lot of gold. Definitely a lot of gold.
Man, I never mentioned it. I was looking at high end. This is totally off topic. I was looking at high end play in Path of Exile. Oh my god, have you seen like the item spam in that game? Like literally the entire screen.
Yeah, it just gets poured out.
Insane, dude. Okay, sorry,
I'm extremely strong right now because there's a certain class. There's a lot of classes in this game, but basically you have your attack, right? Your jump. This is what you start off with. Your jump, and of course you can attack things to get gold. I break everything in my path.
Are there pots?
Yeah, of course.
There pots
oh well,
okay.
They're barrels.
It's not good enough. It's not good enough. You don't give me a game where you break stuff for gold and not include pots. This is a core thing they've missed out on here. So okay, you're attacking the fireplace?
No. So later on, you get like double jump, and then I just unlocked triple jump, and then you can actually learn how to dash, and you can actually stack. These are all runes that make you do this, and eventually you'll be able to like dash multiple times in the air. But of course, you could dash multiple times when you're on the floor. And this is like a little bit of story. There's like journals around the whole place that you can unlock, and you can go back and read them all if you want.
What are the journals like? Is that like the entirety of the story? Is it just history about the area? Is it an interesting universe?
Yeah, it's an interesting universe. There's not much story going on from what I can tell. I've only been playing for, I don't know, hours so far, but I think there's so much like, oh crap, I'm dying here. There's only so much. There's only so much like you can unlock in the first few hours. Like you really have to like, not necessarily grind, but you actually play a lot more to dodge. to really unlock everything, because this is not the only area. Everything changes once you go through certain doors. Like there's a bunch of different areas, but they're a lot tougher. So I defeated all the enemies. These are fairy chests. Once you complete the objective, there's a lot of objectives like you can't jump or you can't take damage and stuff like that.
Oh, so they like impose limits on you and challenges and stuff.
And this one was the Siphon Rune, which is a rune that you can unlock, just like the double jump and the dashing. So those are runes that you can unlock later.
So the game's been like sort of described as like a rogue-like light game. So how much kind of is random here? Are these all procedurally generated screens or what? How's that working?
It's different every single time you go inside a dungeon. It's randomized every single time. That's why it says building every time you go inside a dungeon.
So then I guess the question from there is, and that's actually a
different
nice
area. And
how different do all the screens end up feeling? Are you still surprised by like the set pieces, or does it kind of just become a bit generic after a while?
Everything kind of changes. Like especially this world, everything changes. I mean everything. Let's take a peek. You see that little ninja demon thing down there? You get like
oh my god, his face! Wow, he's like, I'm gonna kill you.
I mean,
and an eye.
Yeah,
wow.
And you get like those knights actually get like a mace around them that spins around, and then you get like lightning wolves and flame wolves and stuff. It's pretty crazy. It gets a little nuts. Like, and that's not the only area. I've been to a couple more. There's another castle type area, and this is just half the game where I'm trying to condense it all. All right, ooh, free chest. Oh, and money. Yes, this game does revolve around a lot of money. You need money to unlock everything.
I love how evil everything looks in the background. Like absolutely everything's just, and then you've just got this kind of crazy character running around with his sword in the air with a big smile on his face every time he jumps. Can you like change? So you were just talking about money actually. Can you change as you buy new items and stuff? Like if you get a new sword, is that going to change the way your character looks?
Yes. This is not originally how my character looked in the beginning. You get like this gray set. Like right now, my guy looks like the guy from Naruto because he actually is. Like he's an upgrade from a ninja. You see that little thing on the top? Yeah, like the little headband. Yeah, it's actually I unlocked this class recently, so I'm trying it out. And this one basically, you have massive damage. That's why I one hit kill everything, but you have really low health, right? It's not extremely low right now because, well, it's low right now because I got damaged, but it's not extremely low because I upgraded my health so much so my overall characters
with more balance.
Yeah.
Right, I've got you. I mean, if you're already one hitting people, then yeah, obviously you're going to start speccing into defense.
Right. And it's random which skills you get though. I mean, which classes you get though. Oh crap!
Right, so okay. Well, so what happens when you die?
All right, so when you die, you see all the people you have killed, right? And it says some tip at the bottom.
Oh, that's awesome! Wow. Okay.
And now you're back at the title screen. Game over.
No, really? Well, no. But you said it's Rogue Legacy. You're pulling my leg. What's going on here?
So this is what happens when your character dies. This is the character I was last time, and now you get to pick from your 3 sons or daughters. And each of them have different skills. I mean, it really changes. All right, so this is all my past characters, as you can see.
Wow, this is amazing. I really like this. Okay, so this is Lady Teresa. So wait, hold on. As you're scrolling across to the right, are you going down a generation?
Yeah, this is all my characters that I died with.
Okay, and as you scroll up and down, that's potential sons and daughters.
No, only at the end can you scroll up and down. Only at the end. Like, this is the potential sons and daughters, yeah.
So you're choosing a potential child here.
So I have a miner here. A miner, he gets more gold. That's his skill. He gets more gold.
Wait, it says he has Tourette's?
Weak. Yeah.
Okay.
So there's a lot of little things. Like there's one that you have like a problem. So you always pass gas. So you'll constantly fart. You'll constantly fart while you're playing. There's one where you can't see in 3D. So when your character flips, he like flips like he's a piece of paper. This one's very flexible. No peripheral vision. Like, let's try this one. He's a paladin, which I have a special skill where I can use the shield. There's also like a trait where you're gay. I don't know what that comes from. Like
what does that do in combat exactly?
Yeah.
Like how bad does this game get in terms of that? I am wondering seriously though, so your options you get as you go down another generation, are those impacted by the way you spec your previous character?
No, those are totally random. So
they're random.
So
okay.
That changes with what you pick here and as you unlock classes here. Now, in the demo version, you won't be able to unlock this much. I've played a lot of the game. So after you play a good bit of the game, everything starts to unlock. And as you unlock stuff, things kind of spread out because you don't get this tree right now. Like, this is not even all the tree right now. See, let me see if I can unlock something. This one right here. Let's see, as a part of the castle kind of comes out. And it explains the class, right? So now I just unlocked the Lich, right? And I have no idea. Like, so...
Release the power of the Lich, a being of infinite potential. Okay.
Yeah. So it's...
That's going to change the way you look, too, it looked like. And like, now you're all pale and horrible looking.
Right. So each class. And now I can upgrade the Lich even farther. But really, this, like, I upgraded the Barbarian. And then this came about. Then you can haggle. And then when I upgraded haggle, this came out. So you got upgrade Shinobi.
And haggle is why you got to keep more of your gold at the end,
yeah?
Okay.
So as you upgrade it, it's you know, like 6%. Each 6% you get to keep each time.
Does this feel quite satisfying? Like,
yes.
The skill tree, does it feel?
It does. It
so
does.
It's not like piddly little minor things that you don't care about.
Like, I like the Shinobi because of the high damage, right? If I don't get hit, I'll be good, and I can also spec my weapons, as I'm gonna show you here, for vampirism, which I can steal health when I kill a foe.
And that's probably really strong, actually, because I saw early on your previous character, you got really low and then there was no real way to get your health back, yeah?
Other than eating meat from barrels.
Okay,
and potions. Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I can have like a full vampirism set if I want to, you know, like, but of course it takes life. So that's the trade-off there. So it takes 30 life from me.
Lower max HP, but you get, you know, vampirism.
Exactly.
So that's really cool. I like that. I do. So that you've always got...
Oh my gosh, it's Santa Claus. It's Santa Claus. Do you see that? Oh.
No? What?
Oh my gosh,
what?
It was Santa Claus in the back. No lie. Oh my gosh, it's Santa Claus. It's Santa Claus. Do you see that?
What the hell?
What the heck? I've never seen that before. There's a lot of random crap in this game. I mean, the dungeon that you've seen, it's not all enemies. There's random stuff that would happen. Like, you'll walk inside of a room and there'll be a jukebox sitting there that you could change music. You'll walk into a room and then there'll be a clown there with a circus, and you have to like hit a certain amount of targets and you get like a lot of gold. Now, this is what
Can you get like companions?
No, from what I can see, there's no companions so far.
Okay, because a clown companion would be awesome, just saying.
And sorry, here's the runes here where you can actually change your runes. So for me, I have my dash, right? For my sword. And for here, I have the double jump. And I could pick between them. Now, you can pick the same rune for like helmet and chest. So with that, they stack, so I can double jump. There's a lot of other runes that regain health. And triple jump. Yeah. So go in and go back in, and now it's building. So now this dungeon will be totally different.
Oh, there you go. Look at that.
So no, not this part. This part will always be the same. But you also have teleporters that you can go back to every time you go to a new area. Before you go to the new area, there's always a teleport, so you can actually go back to the beginning. I have no idea what this leads to. No idea. I think after you beat like all the bosses, you come back here and fight the mega boss.
Okay. On the topic of bosses, can we see one, or are they like really far away?
No. There's a boss in here too. You have to find them, and oh balls. This is not good. Let me get out of here. All right.
I thought you were dead for a second.
Yeah, no.
I was like, wow, that happened quick.
Yeah, I have a lot of health here and a lot of armor as well. So let me just take care of these guys. Yeah, but there's bosses, but they're hard. High skill stuff, and I've been playing for hours and I have not beat a boss yet.
That is really cool to hear. I've got to be honest, like that sounds really good.
It's hard. It's not easy.
An actual challenge.
And
yeah, man.
Trust me, like the way I'm surviving, it took a while for me to be able to do this, like moving like this and getting used to just not getting hit. And then I say that as getting
There's
it.
so many traps. Oh my god.
Yeah, it gets a little bit more crazier than that, like depending on how far you get inside of the dungeon. And like there's certain ways to get certain boxes, high risk, high reward type gameplay. Crazy satisfying. Awesomely satisfying when you get something done.
I do actually really want to play this now. Like, you've genuinely been very addicted to this recently, right?
Yes.
And I can see why, dude. This is really cool.
I want to unlock everything. And here's the boss here. So here we go. We're going to unlock. And, of course, you get a little prize for doing that. And you get your little teleporter here. And I'd like to
do we want to show it off before wrapping up the video?
Yeah, before we finish the video, we can show it off. Also, I forgot to mention that you have a secondary move, right? Where you can shoot something, yeah. There's different weapons, but this one is like a little, I guess, dagger throw by pressing
like a gunblade, essentially.
Oh, and there goes some of the new weapons. I mean, the new enemies here, and yeah, it gets a little harder. Let me get out of here! No, let me get out!
Now you're on 33 health. Like, you were running around smashing everything to get your health back up. And now you're going to have to fight the boss on 33 health.
That's alright. I probably wasn't going to survive anyway. But
oh, you're looking all beaten up and panting now. If you walk around, do you still hold your sword up? Even though
Yes!
Victory! Okay, in we go.
Alright, so this is the boss for the beginning dungeon.
Oh my god. The Gatekeeper.
Oh.
Wow. Oh, it's like bullet hell stuff. Oh. Wow. What? One hit like that? Oh my god. How are you even meant to?
You have to level up your character a lot, I think. And you have you have to learn how to move around. Especially, I think you have to unlock a lot of the runes as well to really get be able to move around properly. To fight these dungeons, because there's a lot of bosses. I mean, there's random bosses, not just that boss. There's a lot of random bosses that just appear, and there's like a bunch of chests that you can get. So, here we are again at the menu. Here's my guy who died, rest in peace. And of course, you have like different ones. There's guys that have ADD, where when you hit stuff, you gain back mana.
Right.
Like just a lot of stuff like that. And here's the Lich. Ooh, and he has Dwarferism, which is another little small thing where you're extremely small. Oh, look at him.
Oh my god. Wow. Oh man, there's so much we can show off here.
Yeah, it's insane how much more there is, man.
We're gonna have to wrap it up though. When we do, I'm just wondering, how much was it for you? Do you think it's worth the money?
It's $15. I think if you like this type of style of game, there's a lot here. There's a lot here that you haven't seen. And crazy stuff happened during the dungeon. I think it's worth the money. I really do. Okay.
Well, fair enough, I guess. If you guys want us to return to this at the end of the week, we've not been returning to some games recently, but if you really want us to return to this at the end of the week, leave a comment, let us know, because this seems like it's got endless content there. Really cool, man. This is an awesome game. Thanks a lot for watching the Daily Deal, guys. And
stay visual.
Yeah. We're getting a real intro going. See you next time, everyone.